Hey guys, welcome back to a new update on the collection. And yes, after 5 long months, as of the recording of this video, it has finally happened. A new mini has came out. And yes, it's only one new mini, but at least it's better than nothing, they say. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the review, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, I present to you guys with the Dreadnoughtus. The first thing that you will notice shortly, as soon as I grab it, is it's absolutely gigantic. This is it to my hands, and this thing is huge, or at least very long. And as you can see, its colors mainly adapt in sand blue with this tan beige stripes going all the way from the base of its head all the way down to the base, or if not the mid part of its tail. And unlike all the other minis we've been getting lately, yes, it has finally came true. We have gotten eye painting as soon as it can focus. But yeah, essentially, it has gotten eye painting, and it is quite good looking as soon as you guys can see it. I apologize for my camera's quality, but it does have eye paint, and if you can see it, it even has detail in terms of teeth. Little tiny teeth in its mouth. So that is quite extraordinary for a beast like this. And as you can see, once again, this thing is absolutely massive. And the detail is also very, very well. It's very well done. It's got a small bit of rib cage showing right here, alongside its body with wrinkles, all the way up to its head. We move up to the head, and as you can see, it shows more wrinkles, and it shows that leathery material that some animals have in their skin. Maybe not the real creature had it, but it still looks pretty freaking cool. And as you can see, it is actually, it's actually so big, it can actually reach the camera almost. Now, just to get a perspective of how big this thing is, let's do some comparisons to other minis, shall we? First, we have a T-Rex, and as you can see, this thing is so big, the T-Rex's head height is only at the base of its neck. So yeah, this thing is not messing around, but it gets more ridiculous. Next up, we have the Spinosaurus, and even with its large spine, it barely comes over this thing's own spine. So clearly, the Spinosaurus doesn't stand a chance either against this thing. We also have the Indominus Rex, and as you can see, she only comes up to like about maybe here in terms of the neck, not anywhere near close to the head. And of course, the height is not just the only downside, is the other is the length, so clearly she would not stand a chance against this thing. As you can see, the biggest and the most chunkiest of all the carnivores is the Giga, and this thing even towers over the Giga. It and the Giganotosaurus, as you can see, almost have the same body width. I'm really sorry for all my stuttering. Anyways, as you can see, they both are very similar, especially if we take a look from up here. You can definitely see that both of them have almost the same body thickness, except this one being a little bit more thicker thanks to the fact that it's, well, the size of a 10-story building. And, of course, the original biggest mini to have ever existed before the appearance of this Dreadnoughtus was the Mosasaurus. As you can see, the Mosasaurus compared to this thing, it's still relatively big in terms of width, but of course in length it dwarfs the Mosasaurus. So yes, this thing also even dwarfs the Mosasaurus. However, what is the most ridiculous to me is that this thing even dwarfs a Brachiosaurus mini. As you can see, you can just see how massive this thing is. This thing's head is up here, meanwhile the poor Brachiosaurus is still just looking down. And of course, the tails are absolutely ridiculous. This thing's tail is like, at least if that was in real life, 5 times bigger than this poor Brachiosaurus's stubby little tail. However, there is one advantage this Brachiosaurus has over the Dreadnoughtus, is that the Brachiosaurus can pose its neck. Meanwhile, sadly, this is the only problem with the Dreadnoughtus, is that sadly, it can only do this with its head. You can only swivel it, and the same goes for the tail. So because of this, it's basically one big figure. But in my personal opinion, I don't mind that. I'm just mainly gobsmacked of how big this thing is, and of course of how majestic it looks. In fact, once you get it from your destination or a store, you will have to expect to piece this thing together, either by piecing the tail and the head. Well, you actually always do. And as you can see, if you look closely, the tail and the head itself are attached, meaning once you get this thing, you will actually have to piece the head and the tail onto the body. So yes, this thing is massive and it can't even fit into its own box until you put it together. And before any of you ask, yes, it is made out of the same rubbery material as our other friends over here are made of. And so thus you can at least do things like this. And by far, this mini is gonna be one of my favorites. And yes, we will definitely be seeing this thing pop up in Jurassic Adventure along with other things pretty soon. And I hope you guys will all enjoy that, because right now, this is by far one of my favorite minis that Mattel has ever made in mini history. And with that, I hope you all guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys want to know, this thing is currently at, well, Walmart, and I will warn you guys, it is quite hard to find, so I wish you all luck with that. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. By the way, how's the weather up there? I did not mean to offend you. I'm just gonna go over here, okay? Okay.